Whitney, what is it? You're shaking like a leaf.
That was too close. You know, Ethan almost learned the truth.
But he didn't.
No, because my mom managed to snatch this letter off of Ethan's desk before he read it. Whitney, it's bad enough that Ethan and Gwen know that I've left Ethan in charge of the entire Crane Empire as trustee for little Ethan, but if they ever found out why, because little Ethan is...
Jared, how long were you standing there?
Long enough to say I'm not too crazy about this.
About what?
Every time I come in the room and you two are gabbing, you clam up. You know, I'm starting to get a little nervous, actually. Why do you two look so guilty, huh? If you spend a little too much money on shopping, I really have no right to yell at either one of you.
Shopping.
Well, well, you know what? He's right. You know, he picked up on what we did. We split a piece of lemon meringue pie down, and I had to tell him.
Oh my goodness!
He knew what was
really?
up. You know, he swore off sweets for a month.
That's all right. You two can afford to have some pie.
Yeah.
So you feeling any better?
No, much better. Thank you. Did you hear back from Bali by chance?
Still waiting on the call.
Huh, what's taking him so long, you know? I mean, you did send the proposal last night.
Oh, they're probably just trying to get us to sweat a little bit. We'll be hearing from them.
Very self-assured, aren't you, Jared?
Yeah, it's one of the many things that I like about him. So, just, you know, out of curiosity, what makes you think that they are going to accept our terms?
We're Crane Industries. They need us to bail them out. They're not going to let this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity pass them by.
From your lips.
You'll see. I'll get back to you as soon as I hear from them.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Whitney.
Okay, you too, sweetie.
Must be more careful. Must be more careful. He almost heard everything, Whitney, everything.
You know, he is your boyfriend. Maybe you could consider confiding in them?
No. No one can ever find out that little Ethan is really Ethan's son. Okay? Not until after I'm dead. As much as I want to tell Ethan the truth, Whitney, I can't.
But you don't even know what he would do if he did find out the truth.
No, I do know what he would do.
No, you don't. Whatever he advised his friend to do in Rome has nothing to do with what might happen with you.
Whitney, he told his friend to stay married to his wife and sue the mother of his child for custody. How much more clear can you get?
I don't really see how you can compare the two.
Why are you fighting me on this? You are supposed to back me up.
I do, honey. I back you up all the time when I think you're right.
I'm just grateful that Ethan didn't see this letter. I mean, I don't know what I would have done.
Well, you would have handled it like you handle everything else.
This is different. Little Ethan's all I've got, Whitney. And if there was a chance that I could lose him, well, everything's gonna be perfect.
Not to worry or anything, but don't you think Ethan and Gwen are gonna, you know, keep trying to figure out why you would leave your son's entire legacy to Ethan?
What do you mean?
I mean, what if they keep thinking about it and start putting the pieces of the puzzle together and realize there's only one reason why you would do something like that?
Oh, God.
What I'm saying is that Ethan might not need to hear it from you. He could find out all on his own. Ethan is a smart guy, and Gwen, you know, she's always suspicious of your motives. What if they connect the dots and realize that Ethan is really little Ethan's father?
No. That can't happen. Because little Ethan's all I got, Whitney, and I can't lose him.
Why do you keep saying he's all you have? It's not true. What about Jared?
What about him? Yeah, he's a great guy, and I'm very lucky to have him in my life.
Are you in love with him?
Whitney, I mean, I don't Look, nothing and no one comes before my son.
Well, if that's true, why are you keeping something like this from your son?
He's gonna find out when the information can't be used to hurt him or myself.
Okay, I mean, that sounds great. That sounds really good on paper. But you know what? You should know better than anyone that even if you have the best intentions, something goes wrong. What if Ethan finds out about this? He's gonna be furious with you.
Well, that's why he can't find out until after I'm dead.
Theresa?
Oh, no, look, and if he is mad at me, you can just tell him why I did what I did. Wait, I need you to promise me here, please. I mean, I'm serious about this. I want you to promise me that you're gonna tell Ethan that I wanted nothing more than to be a family with him and little Ethan. But I was afraid, Whitney. I was afraid that he and Gwen would sue me for custody of little Ethan and I would lose him the same way that they took Jane from me. Can you please tell him that I'm very sorry, but I did what I had to do. I did what I thought was best for my son.
Okay. All right, I promise.
Thank you.
I won't say anything. But I still don't understand why you're doing this to yourself. Honey, you're not gonna die for years and years. Unless there's something that you're not telling me.
I don't know. I kind of have this feeling. I just need to make sure that I've got everything in order just in case.
I'll let you get back to work.
No, you can't go. Not until you tell me the latest on you and Chad. So, when's the big wedding date?
Yeah, well, I'm not really sure there is gonna be a wedding date.
You still think he's cheating on you?
Well, I don't know how else to explain his recent behavior. I mean, he's been acting so secretive lately. Like, he's on the phone all hours of the night, right? And he'll stick around to tuck Miles in bed, but then he'll all of a sudden get a call and leave, supposedly going to work. And earlier I caught him and Valerie in the office together all by themselves, you know. They're laughing and having a good time.
So you think you could be doing something with Valerie?
I think it might be possible.
Well, that does it. Valerie gave Ethan my will. Now she's trying to hurt my best friend. She's out of here.
No, don't fire Valerie.
Well, why don't you give me one good reason not to?
Because I don't know anything for sure. I don't know anything. My imagination could be just running completely wild. And I don't want her to lose her job because I'm overly suspicious and insecure. No. Until or unless I have proof, I have to have faith. I just have to have faith in the man that I love. I don't know why I'm so insecure about this whole Chad thing. I mean, I know he loves me.
Of course he loves you. Whitney, the two of you have been through so much over the past few months, okay? Anyone would feel off balance. Look, if you do change your mind about Valerie, I will give her the boot.
Don't do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because she deserves it, Whitney. I mean, she gave Ethan my will, and the only saving grace was the fact that Ethan didn't read the letter that I attached to it.
I have to say, all this talk about dying and wills. I mean, I know it's important to have one, I get it, but why are you being so negative with all this doom and gloom? You're gonna be around for another 60, 70 years, maybe more. Honey, what's going on? What are you not telling me?
Look, it's like I told you before, I don't know. I can't shake this feeling, Whitney. Maybe it had something to do with what happened in the steam room.
Okay, but that was an accident, right?
Yes, and accidents happen. I know that, but I don't know. I keep having these dark flashes. You know, it's like, I feel like somebody's walking over my grave. Like, something bad's about to happen. I may not have as much time left as I think.